Right, just finishing my early morning photo shoot in Westminster area, and it's time to talk a little bit about what I'm carrying today. But more specifically, I want to highlight to you guys that format doesn't actually matter, because a lot of people has been asking me since I added a couple of APS-C cameras together with full frame cameras, and people are starting to ask me, have I abandoned Micro Four Thirds, or have I basically just ignoring Micro Four Thirds? And my short answer is no, I have not. Well, you all know that we, the photographer, our breed, is a greedy breed. Yes, we may have a preferred brand, we may be loyal to one brand, but it doesn't stop us to collecting cameras, right? I mean, I'm a nerd too myself, and I like collecting, seeing cameras, but more specifically, I like retro-looking cameras, and also some maybe quirky, futuristic-looking, or maybe just something just really kind of nuts and crazy cameras. That sort of thing I like to use, and this is one of the reasons why I just basically express some of my concern about some people online, basically talking that if you're, a ambassador for OM or Nikon or Panasonic, Lumix or whatever, right, you shouldn't have any other cameras. I don't think that should be the case. Well, one thing I previously said about my ambassador video is that, yes, we should be supportive about the brand that we are representing, and that's no doubt. I believe in what OM is doing. I believe their gear, and to be honest, I wouldn't be standing right here talking to you about OM all through the channel because I don't believe them. I do. I genuinely support whatever they're doing. I think that they just produce great gear and great lenses, full stop. However, I think that it's also wise for OM system, let's say, they allow me to exploring other system to just basically get a feeling of what's like outside. I know certain brand doesn't allow you to do that at all. I mean, let's say if you're a certain brand ambassador, they would just ask you to basically use their own branded gear and nothing else, and I mean nothing. And I think that not only that's being restricted, but also feels like you are very close-minded. You're not opening to opportunities to see what's out there. I personally think, as a photographer, you've got to be open to creativity, right? There are certain times when a specific camera is definitely more beneficial than your own gear. Like, for instance, OM is currently maxing at 20 megapixel. So certain jobs I am doing right now requires me to submit things that is bigger than 20. Their minimum requirement is now 22. So that means I have to use a camera that will give me better resolutions, and something that OM system or none of the OM system camera allows me to do that at the moment. So I got some other 24 megapixel cameras from Lumix and also from Nikon. And so this is something that I believe being open as a company is certainly really important for their own photographers, because otherwise you can't ask them to turn down their job or just basically give up the ambassadorship just because, yeah, they have to use other gears to satisfy their day-to-day pay job. So today I'm actually carrying my Nikon ZF-C, a non-pro camera doing pro jobs. Well, not only that, because I actually do enjoy using the ZF-C. That's why I reviewed the camera. I bought the camera myself. I just like the no thrill, back to basic functionalities of the camera, no IBIS. It's just kind of like take me back to the old days. I kind of enjoy the interactivities between the photographer and the camera gear itself. That's fantastic, right? So it's only a short session today, so I don't have to worry too much about battery life and things like that. I'm using a lot of third-party lenses, such as the Yongnuo 3314 and a couple of the brand new Seroy Sniper lenses that I literally just finished reviewing. There you can see the review right up here somewhere. Yeah, they are brilliant lenses. I think they capture really good portraits, especially in and around London as well. And the latest series is definitely up a notch in terms of optical performance. So yeah, it's worth checking out. But anyway, not plugging them, not directly anyway. So I want to talk about cameras. So more specifically, what I'm trying to say is, no, I have not abandoned Micro Four Third. I have been mix and match my formats, as and when I feel like it, to be quite honest. And more importantly, I think my point is to address some of the concerns that a lot of, especially newcomers to photography and also newcomers to digital formats, because these days it's very confusing. You have 1-inch sensors, you have Micro Four Third, you have APS-C, you have full frame, your medium format. There are just so many to choose from. And in reality, depending on your skill levels, depending on how much you understand how to maximize the effect of certain lenses, focal length, and the depth of field, whatever, all the basic fundamental theories, and you'll find that you can achieve the same shots regardless of formats. You see, my current work setups from each of the formats between Micro Four Third, APS-C, and full frame is 011 Mark II / Lumix G9 Mark II, depending what megapixels I need, and then the ZFC for APS-C, and finally the full frame, which is the ZF. So I've photographed same scenario, same situations, same locations, because I've been photographing in and around London for the past 10, 15 years. So I always go back to the same spot, utilizing the same skill sets and same creativity and same framing. I actually find that there's no different whatsoever what I capture between formats. And that's a true fact, because I like to basically keep a lot of the background in place. I don't like to blur the background out too much when you see nothing behind, because otherwise, why would my client pay me to a location and not to include the location, right? So that's why a lot of my photography actually stop down the lens when it comes to full frame. I usually use 3.5, 5.6, just to keep a lot of the background in place so they can see and recognize where they are. And Micro Four Third, I can actually open up a lot more, whether it's going to be shooting 1.2, 1.4, maybe even f2. And so that is basically the type of photography I do. That being said, I think photographers should basically forget about formats, forget about the differences, because at the end of the day, we are here to create images. We're here to create beautiful images, to capture the moment, to create the story. Anything that will make you happy, whatever capturing your heart, your soul, right? So this is the key to photography, in my eyes anyway. So this is it today, and let me know in the comment section below what you think about what I just said, whether you agree or not, whether we should be sticking to just one brand, one type of equipment, and forget about the rest, or pick the right tool for the right job. That's it, folks. Until next time, I'll see you all very soon. Enjoy your day. Bye for now. Peace.